Hi Leo, I love you honey. So we're going to do the most requested spread today. You and an external energy will not resonate with everyone. Take it resonates and leave the rest. I love you so much and thank you for everything you do for us here. Tiger Eye spread. Let's see, Leo. Holy angels, holy spirits. To the divine above. Angels and ancestor gods. It's an independent defense. You're standing independently. And in a cycle, the Knight of Wands in reverse, you're not playing any games. Five Swords. Somebody wants to come and mentally challenge you. You tell them to come on forward. You ever played that game Red Rover? Red Rover, we dare certain person over. That's what you've done. We used to play it at Bible school. They used to allow you to choke on people at Bible school. Let's see. Holy angels, holy spirits to the divine above. Angels and ancestor gods for the Leos that watch this channel. Where's this reading going to stop? Man or woman, this is a Leo saying, come on, honey, make my day. There is the Three of Swords in reverse. Oh, the Hierophant. Oh. At the top of this spread, I'll fix it where you can see it. Don't worry. We have, looks like 5 swords, 10 swords. Your internal, King of Pentacles, Taurus energy, Temperance. Okay. External. There's that 5 swords, 8 swords. They're confused on how to challenge you. You follow through peacefully. The negative aspect of this is the Chariot. And the 10 Pentacles. Positive aspect. Queen of Cups. Page of Swords. You could have a Cancer spying on you. Or you're a feminine looking to just start loving yourself first. Oh, the Empress in reverse. And the Page of Cups. Okay. This is someone that doesn't want to initiate emotion to a fake Empress. That's why the internal we have the masculine. We might have more masculines watching this channel now. Before we get started real good, it's the Sun in reverse. Quickly communicating without enlightenment. Where's the divine feminine? She has justice. Don't ever correct on earth what needs to be corrected in heaven, honey. She's spiritually justifying the twin flame truth. That's a being comfortable with spiritual truth, hope, faith, balance, renewal of a transformation and a transition of truth. Minor arcana for truth, major arcana for truth. So let's just see where this goes. Damn. We're going to leave this to the side so we can look at it. What you want out of this. 9 swords. And the Strength card. What you don't want is the Fool and the 9 cups. You know someone's come against you, okay? And you know you're not guilty. But you want the situation to come in front of your face so you can put it to end for good. It's an independent 2 of Wands. You're not patiently waiting to find your own happy, independent, self-assured, confident, and single kind of vibe. If they don't vibe with you, they don't vibe. I mean, that's how you find your soul tribe. What you're going to be focusing on, honey. 3 Pentacles. Oh, how to rebuild the foundation with the soulmate. 2 Cups. What you're not going to be focusing on is new perspective, new interest, communicating new interest. You're not interested in anyone else. What's going to help you through 8 Pentacles and the 4 of Wands? So mastering where you're most comfortable on this earth. You know you don't belong here. You know your soul probably belongs somewhere else, but you're trying to be the best person that you can, and you're making a stand and you're sticking to it. The Ace of Pentacles is manifesting a stance. Goodness. Manifesting to be able to make a stand. Ace of Cups in love. 7 Pentacles, divine timing, love. You want to be able to take a stand for your blessing in divine timing. You're not looking for anything new. What's going to help you through? Oh, you have the Queen of Swords, Libra energy. Oh, and the Knight of Cups. Could be a friend, air sign friend. They could be telling you the secrets that the air signs have or something, because... and be very careful. We'll see. What you need to check in the fucking bucket, the masculine, is reconsidering the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Wands. He's found some sort of clarity about maybe someone not being ready or not being respectful enough in a marriage. 2 Swords. Oh, family don't know. There's something going on with the masculine that their family does not know. Or that one of you need to block family. What's going to change or what needs to change? Goodness. What's going to change or what needs to change? Page of Wands in reverse. False interest. False initiations of interest. Oh, manifestation, magician. What's going to change is you manifesting something you're really not interested in. You're going to be comfortable in divine timing. That 4 of Wands is at happy life, happy home. Even the dog eats good. At the castle, 6 Swords with the Hangman. You're not going to support anything that you're going to have to leave behind to find peace from. That's one thing you're not doing. What you do not know, 6 Cups, soulmate. Oh, and the 2 Pentacles. So that's 8 Pentacles. Somebody's focusing. Struggling trying to maybe adapt to the soulmate connection. Potential outcome for this reading for Leos that watch this channel. The Star. The 4 Pentacles. The truth's going to come out. Whatever's been held back for the last 4 years will come out. 2 of Wands, just waiting patiently. Oh, gosh. What's in the 6 Swords? Want to say anything? The initiation of long-term happiness. Where is the masculine? Ooh. There's the 8 Cups. Oh my gosh, the Queen of Wands and the Sun in reverse. He took his emotions out. It's like he didn't see it. He's not responsible. Yeah, the King of Wands and the Hermit, but he's thinking about it now. When he's by himself, even if he's around 500 people, that's what the Hermit card is. A reflection of your mind, body, and your soul. Wasn't confident of the Sun. The Queen of Wands and the Sun. Spiritually enlightened feminine. Why wasn't he confident in her? What exactly is he reflecting on now? The 5 Swords, the challenge, the conflict, the drama, the competition, strife, and jealousy. You're the only lover that challenged them. Nobody's ever challenged their mentality before. You know why? Because you got the divine feminine here, twin. Look at that. Spiritual feminine did not support the comfortability of it. She got a different perspective on what the relationship is supposed to be. And so did this masculine. What kind of different perspective did he get? Before we clarify the reading, why is the Queen of Wands and the Sun in reverse? Why is the Queen of Wands and the Sun in reverse when the King of Wands and the upright and the Hermit? Oh my gosh, didn't recognize it before. You got the counterparts over here, baby. Why she is in reverse? Look. She not only brought the fucking truth, but the new perspective of it came spiritual. You got the Ace of Swords on the bottom of both fucking decks. Along, oh my gosh, along with the Hierophant, alone and abundant. She said, this is, go ahead and clarify to the divine that you can do it. That you can do it. Spiritual clearance. Hey, come on. Let's clarify. Where this reading is going to start is the Three of Swords and the Hierophant. It's a spiritual lesson to be able to recover from being heartbroken. The King of Cups, Scorpio energy, or masculine. Okay. He flirted. Page of Wands is the initiation of an interest to be able to recover from emotions. Where they are right now, the Four of Pentacles. So that's a hold. Ace of Wands. They're trying to control an interest, but it's at a dead-end conflict. 10 Pentacle, 6 Swords. They're divinely guided to lead behind the 10 Pentacles. That's the root of all evil. Money. Sometimes too much money can make somebody stupid. This could be someone that's saving money because they have a different perspective after being put at a dead end over and over and over again in a mental confusion. Not trusting themselves. Where's the feminine here? Lovers. High Priestess in reverse. She knows her lover's intuition might be blocked. She's saving space. Where's the masculine? There's your 7 Wands making us. He's got to stand up against the Queen of Pentacles. Counterpart to the King of Pentacles. His interest is actually being tested. Maybe by married women. Your internal energy, this is a Taurus energy. King of Pentacles could be fatherhood or could be a husband. They find peace in it. They didn't tell you. 8 Wands in reverse. 2 Wands. So there's the 10 Wands. They're not at peace. They're actually carrying a lot of burdens. And when I say burdens, look, you have the Devil and the Chariot. They move forward with temptation. The Chariot either moved forward with temptation or they left it behind. Let's see. Patiently waiting to choose the right path of passion, but they're not saying anything. They're comfortable with what they followed through with. Look, after ending that cycle, look. If they hadn't had the cycle with the Queen of Wands, they wouldn't have been able to clarify what their intuition said. It's like they proved to themselves something that the divine above has been trying to tell them for a long time. Damn. External. 5 Swords and the 8 Swords. There is the Devil. Temptation, 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 temptation. And the Page of Swords. This person's got a lot of attachments, says the Devil. I'm going to tell you right now, if you do not know, there's a Queen of Wands at the bottom. If you do not know about the deal that the Devil and the divine made, I'm going to tell you right now. As long as you're manifesting, you're living right, you're not purposely hurting people, they're going to protect you either way. But if you're not manifesting, if you're purposely hurting people, you know, just on purpose, you're laughing at somebody's agony, whoever that would be, you're about to be put on your freaking ass, because the Page of Swords is there. The Devil is looking for the confusion and the conflict. So it's what you need to say out loud. Hello, Devil. You're not allowed in here, motherfucker. You're not allowed to come in ever. Do not ever cross that door again. You have to speak it out loud to the universe, and then the universe starts listening to you, okay? And they're looking for this person because the Queen of Wands, because they're thinking about the Queen of Wands, planning and preparing for clarity, clearing out the initiation of their intuition. This is the Devil trying to keep a person from listening to their higher self. Damn. The negative aspect of this, the Chariot and the 10 Pentacles. Chariot, leaving it all behind. You got the Judgment cross on the front. You've already called for judgment. Already called in for your ancestors. So you know for the way your ancestors to be able to connect to it, you have to leave the energy. And is where you're going is abundance. I don't know why that's a negative aspect. Because the Queen of Wands, you don't like to leave your friends behind. Temperance, peacefully and clearly. You don't like to leave your friends behind or somebody that you care about behind, not knowing what's coming to them. Leo is a born protector. Leo is a born protector. They will protect people that don't give a shit about themselves. They will protect people that do not give a shit about themselves. You know why? Because Leo protects first, asks questions later. If a Leo can detect a bad situation. For example, if somebody's smacking on a woman, a Leo woman will go over there and kick that man's ass. She will do the best thing she can to kick his ass because she knows that she's going to have the right of way, even if it's an older lady. Or I'm just going to say Leo is just very protective. 5 swords in reverse, releasing the confusion, the drama, conflict. Oh, 2 swords in reverse of what you did not know. Oh, it's known. It's known. That's why as somebody's coming towards you, all they can do is think about you. I guess that's what I'm getting at. A Leo will protect you until they start getting spiritually drained. You never want to leave a man behind. That's the negative aspect. The positive aspect here is the Queen of Cups and the Page of Swords. You could have a water sign spying on you. Or you're looking to be able to love yourself first and foremost. The 9 Cups, a wish fulfillment, the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, clarifying Queen of Cups, my love. With the Hermit, you're doing a lot of reflection, soul searching the world. You're reflecting on those cycles ending. And it's what you're doing. You're making sure that they're over. You're making sure there's nothing else there for you to do. You know that the divine won't send you back because you're done. What you're gonna be focusing on is 3 Pentacles and the 2 Cups, rebuilding the soulmate foundation. 9 Swords in reverse, being able to release the stress, the anxiety, the sleepless nights, and 10 Swords. Anything is oh my goodness, 9 Swords in reverse with the 10 Swords. You got clarity with the Ace of Pentacles. You're manifesting clarity of what you don't fucking see. Oh, beautiful. What you should not be focused on is the 8 Wands and the Ace of Wands. They don't want you to say anything about what your interests are. Your new interests, your new perfections. Whatever you're creating right now, they don't want you to talk about it. Yeah, because those are going to be successful. Oh, in love. Oh my gosh. Success in love. You're going to find success in love in whatever you're creating. You got the Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. Look at this. Don't be sneaking in that feminine like that. Hermit, a reflection of independent hanging. Yeah, in the end. Oh my gosh. Somebody said, golly. It's a blessing. You have successfully recognized your blessing because you don't talk about your interests. And if you are, don't do it no more. What's going to help you through is the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So remember, the negative aspect is the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So why would this help Leo through? Yeah, there's a Page of Pentacles. The initiation of a long-term friendship, Virgo energy. You're analyzing what's in the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Strength card. You have initiated to bring all your pieces of your puzzle back to you, all your power back to you, 6 Swords, and take them with you. You do not want to leave any of your energy behind. You want to go to these people and you want to say something. That's why the 8 of Wands is up there. They don't want you to do that. In time, you're going to be able to. The Magician and the 8 Pentacles. It's not allowing you to focus on what you're manifesting. Fuck them. They said fuck them. They want you to analyze on people that you give second chances to, even if it is friends. Damn. What you need to chuck in the fucking bucket is going to be the 2 Swords and the 10 Cups. Could be something that needs to be blocked from family. There's something here that family does not need to know. There's the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Oh, and the Hierophant, Taurus energy. It's spiritual follow through. Don't tell your family about what you're doing spiritually, because not everybody's in it for you. What you need to change, or what's going to change, is the Page of Wands was in reverse and the Magician. You are maybe was manifesting something that you're not interested in, but now that Two of Swords, something here you didn't see. Oh, the Tower. Oh, boom, shakalaka. Shocking revelation of you. You don't want a tower to come and you not be able to know it. So it's what's going to change is what you don't see when a tower comes. Here's the King of Wands and the Strength card. Honey, you're going to scrape up all your pieces. You got your own little dustpan. It's like your dustpan magnifies your pieces, like it's going to come to you. It's going to come to you. What is the external energy? There's the Eight Swords and Temperance. They're confused. They're not at peace. I told you they wasn't at peace. They're trying to find peace in the confusion. They didn't tell you about this. They're trying to find peace in the confusion. The Knight of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Maybe you're sexually... Who's the Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, the Sun. The Enlightenment. She is supposed to lighten their way on Death-defied movement. Both of these is relocation cards. The Wheel of Fortune is a change and turning point of where you go and find peace. Oh, actually, she's going to teach somebody here what they do not want. So let's see. What is it you do want? This is a Leo that's going to gain strength through all the stress, anxiety, and sleepless nights. The more that someone stresses you out, the more power you're going to gain. Leo say, go ahead, give me a throne and a crown. Yes, because the way they come in is a challenge. To initiate emotions to you is a challenge. It's not they're not prepared to bring their emotions out. They're not prepared for you once they get to you. Let me slow down a minute. It's got a lot of information here. You could see it as a challenge to initiate emotion with anyone right now. Two Pentacles and the ten Pentacles. You're busy getting your abundance. Two Cups and the Five Cups, that's Seven Cups. Because the soulmate has left you in sadness and grief. So that's what you're doing. You're getting your power back. You're not worried about what they're doing. Because once you get your power back, then nobody can fuck with you. What you do not want is the Fool and the Nine Cups. You don't want to have to release yourself from something that you did not wish for. Five Cups. Unemotionally fulfilled with an argument. Oh, goodness. So the feminine has the Nine of Swords. There was something that was said. Rushing to an argument to leave somebody sad. You don't want somebody to bark at you. Here comes the Strength card and the Sun. Because you'll light the fucking fire right up. The Ace of Swords and the Star. Minor Arcana for the truth and the Major Arcana for truth. Leo will light your ass on fire. The Seven of Pentacles, the Two Pentacles in reverse. No, it doesn't. Whew. After assessing those investments of divine timing, this is a Leo that will no longer adapt to somebody else's progression. Either it is or it ain't. There is no in between here. What you do not know about... Somebody could be struggling from the past. Or went back to somebody in the past. Let's see. What's this? Six Cups. Well, there's a Death card in reverse. They didn't end it. They did not end it. They didn't end it. They're still rejecting the blessing there. They didn't end it. They didn't transition. Why not? They have to make a stand. They're going to have to break their own heart. A plan and preparation of burden. Well, there's the Eight Swords. So now it's a confused burden. Three Cups. That's why the devil's in their energy. Shh. That's why the devil's in their energy. Once you let temptation in, they bring their fucking friends. Not transitioning with the offer. Not transitioning. Ignoring to transition. Two of Cups to the soulmate connection. To reconnect with the soulmate with boundaries. They'd rather be with somebody that allows them to do whatever they want to do because that other person's cheating too. They're both fucking each other, literally. spiritually and physically. That's the 10 wands in the world. The world's the last card of tarot. Something's weighing heavy. It's going to, the bow's going to break. What's going to break it? Temperance in reverse. I told you. Once they get focused, they're going to find that they are not at peace. They are not in contentment. Potential outcome, the Star and the Four of Pentacles. Maybe that's what's been held back. Spiritual truth, hope, faith, balance, renewal of a situation. Feminine, where are you? Oh, 8 Pentacles. She doubled the money. She's actually mastered her stance. She's mastered where she stands. Because the 10 Pentacles, that's the legacy. Ace of Swords in reverse. She wasn't clear. The World in reverse. She knows the cycle didn't end. And that's why she's still manifesting. She's manifesting justice. Don't ever correct on earth what needs to be corrected in heaven. She's justifying the Lovers over here. She's justifying a reflection to be comfortable with the King of Wands. To be comfortable with the one twin. The only twin she has that the divine gave to her on this earth. You got one twin and a million soulmates. Just saying. Where's the masculine, the Star, and the Four Pentacles? You know, this could have been held back on purpose. That's what's causing all the confusion. The 8 swords, 7 swords. You got 5 swords, 8 swords, Page of Swords. So this is 6 swords. It's almost the same thing. Only the devil brings another sword. Hey, there's too much running in and out for the masculine. 7 wands. He needs to make a stand because the Fool is in reverse. He's not going to be able to take a risk with Leo because the Queen of Swords in reverse, that's a karmic. The Empress in reverse, that's a karmic. That's a fake twin. You didn't take a risk with Leo because you were connected to a fake twin. You need to stand up against the Queen of Pentacles where you can acknowledge that the contract is spiritual. It's a spiritual contract. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Where's this spiritual contract with the Divine Feminine in this reading, Leo? 10 swords, feeling defeated, depleted, stabbed in the back, lied to and betrayed. It's a dead-end argument. There's nothing to be argued about. Wow. Because they're kind of going to come back when they recognize, making those smart decisions on that Empress with the King of Cups. This is a masculine. He's doing it again. He should have made a smart decision when it comes to his emotions and his path of interest. Aquarius and Scorpio there. Are these 2 different masculines or one ascending emotionally? Oh, they're talking. 8 wands. They're talking about coming forward. You better come by yourself, bitch. Here comes the Queen of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is one masculine coming forward to rebuild the foundation with the Queen of Wands. Because they really didn't know the you were the challenge that they were looking for. They were worried. That stress, anxiety, and sleepless nights. Unknown conflict that they didn't see. Because of the Queen of Cups. If you have an external energy that is connected to a water sign, the Queen of Cups is up there. They're looking at you too. What would this Queen of Cups be looking at Leo for? Oh, she doesn't want her Emperor to sit up straight. She recognizes that the Emperor, look, intuitive Emperor, because she knows that the masculine, once he finds his intuition, there it is, Queen of Cups, alone on a level with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups will she will no longer have a partner. Who's the Queen of Cups when it comes to the Queen of Wands? The Emperor in reverse. Oh my gosh. She's the one that flirts with the masculine. She's the one that takes him off his rocker. And there's the King of Wands. He might even own his own home. He's confused about the judgment. The breaker 19 calling on the divine. Father, can you hear me? What you need to do is make that final and firm decision, because if this dream come true. Confusion is so bad. You better just open up and let all your skeletons out of the closet and go ahead and make a stand on the soulmate that you're strategically thinking about. That way you're going to master your plans and preparations of what you do not see. I love you guys. Ciao.